women, Ratu Tisha. Hi, Ibu Ratu. Thank you so much for
Hi.
joining us this afternoon.
Hello, thank you for having me here.
All right, so today is the 2023 Under-17 World Cup third place playoff. Can you tell us how is the preparation so far?
We are so excited in hosting another two important matches out of the 52 matches that in under 17 we have delivered so far 50 match, and then now we're down to only two matches. So today is gonna be also one of the big day, including tomorrow. Some of the preparation we adding additional dressing in terms of venue. We lifted up some of the VIP sections and as well the invitations, so we boosted some of the fan services. So I think it's gonna be a quite a festive moment for people here, especially in Solo.
Well, it's great to hear that. And we know that the fact this year's is Indonesia Under 17 World Cup, which is the first major FIFA tournament that Indonesia holds. So what can we learn as a local organizing committee or LOC from the competition?
For sure, it's all about down to the football aspect. So how they prepare the competitions, how they prepare the tournament is mostly how they prepare how the player to play better in football. Meaning what? Meaning good infrastructure, good pitch management, good match operations, running by expertise that understand on how to run the football, and also exchange the talent development knowledge. So first thing on the that we learn so much is about how do we make the football better in terms of infrastructure and also the environment surrounding that. And second, for that is as well as the management system coming from FIFA, specifically the event management and also the how they do the project management between different stakeholders. How do they monitor things in terms of event? And the third one will be the fan services, because how do FIFA interact in terms of safety security combined with fan services to get a better hospitality and also an excellence hospitality. So those three are the main major thing that we learn so much during the tournament.
All right, so the Under-17 World Cup is a platform for rising Under-17 footballers on the global stage. So what is your take on this? And have you seen the inspiring stars of all 24 teams?
So to be honest, if you watch live at the stadium, you would never notice that this is an under 17 team, because like the level on how good they are playing, the level on how enjoyable the football to watch they are playing is really amazing. So this one is how to bring this one together is I think the most important things, because in the end, it's all about the football tournament, and it's all about how do we come together in terms of level of playing. So I think the team services is one of the key that we are making the deliverables from the LOC side.
The good thing is that now FIFA has views Indonesia as the nation that is very passionate about football. So how did you see this passion manifesting in the field, and also perhaps that Indonesia now hosted this international FIFA event? How do you think Indonesia will be considered in the international football world, for example?
I think as for now, we definitely need to catch up in terms of our own expertise from our own coaches on how we doing the coaching education with the talent development, how we're going to do also the player identifications in terms of player development. So we definitely need to catch up on the technical basis. So in order to be able to speak equally to those people who are actually already on the top in terms of technically, like German and France, for example, the finalists. So we have many homework to catch up on that. But the fact that we can do the event is quite a big milestone for us. So we start from getting the event right, from getting the event operation and event management correct as the host countries. And right now we are on the map. So what we do next doesn't necessarily that right now we can compare together with the one who has already developed in terms of their football. But this is one of a big step for us to then right now we do our next homework in terms of talent development.
It is a big milestone, and I think everyone would agree too that this year's Under-17 World Cup is a legacy for Indonesian football in the future. So what kind of legacy have we obtained, and how do we maintain it?
First thing, the legacy is always about football. So, in terms of the knowledge that we had people here working side by side with FIFA in different areas. And the people who are working side by side in FIFA is also the people who are managing our Indonesian football on day-to-day basis, meaning the administrator coming from PSSI or from the league operator or also from the provincial association. So the main thing, the main legacy that will have sustainability is, of course, the workforce, of course, the human resources. So the transfer knowledge that they've been doing on a day-to-day basis, together with the counterpart of FIFA, they right now have the homework to pass it down on their own region to develop the football better. That's one. The second one, still about the resources. Our coaches and also our referees learn a lot from the under 17 World Cup. In fact, three of our referees is also appointed as the supporting referees for the under 17, meaning they are trained side by side with those FIFA referees that are already played, already officiate at the highest level of in the competition. So that will be, most of the legacy is already going on in terms of the human resources. And of course, the second one will be the infrastructure. Right now, we have 22 training sites that up to the world class standard, with four of the stadium that up to the world class standard. So now our next homework will be then how we maintain this one together, how we monitor this one together with the local government on getting the infrastructure well maintained throughout the year.
Yeah, let's talk about security. You mentioned about the quality and the infrastructure, the stadium. So we had a tragedy in terms of the match, which had one of the big one was the Kanjuruhan, right, with 130 as victims. So what major improvements have been made in football ecosystem security and stadium operations in Indonesia that we have done or put effort so far?
Right now, the plan is going on because mostly, if we're talking about safety security, the underlying basis will be infrastructure. It's not only about the operations of the people, but also the infrastructure. So, is it the stadium ready to hold such a big event, such a big mass and crowd, on how to do the crowd management? So, the plan is going on that we're going to renovate more than 20 stadium together with the government, of course, from the PUPR, from the Public Works Ministry, that have already begins the plannings for those on the renovations. And the second one is after those renovations is done, then we as a PSSI will then develop our regulations that we already have right now. We will enhance it with some of the match operation and safety security operation that we learn coming from this under 17.
Okay. And what can we learn for the future development of Indonesian football from the 50 matches of the under 17 World Cup?
Yeah, of course. If we're talking about an event and also a football tournament, first thing first is again come down always about football.
Yeah.
So how do we have to maintain the infrastructures and the operations so that the ultimate services is on the player. So we focus on the player and nothing else, because what matters the most, after all, is the show is on the pitch about the football. So first that we need to really prepare it is from the 50 more match and then 2 down to go, that we always make things better and improve from time to time for them to make a stage, I would say, to dance, to make a show, to play football, and then so the fans can enjoy it. So that's the first. And then the second one, we come to the fan services that right now, after the 52 matches, the approach of the fan service is quite different that what Indonesia has it's in its own locally, giving the ecosystem is also different, with the market is also different. However, we need to learn from this in order to, stepping up in the next development for our league.
Okay, so in your point of view, what immediate steps should we implement once the tournament is over to maintain the momentum?
First of all, if we're talking about momentum, there are two different kinds. One is the one that maybe the fan feel on how festive it is, on how close it is they are with the even international event in Indonesia, so they know how the football event. That kind of momentum, PSSI would be considered to bid for another international event that we would like to see in upcoming years. And next year also we have Southeast Asian AFF boys under 16 and under 19, as well as also AFC under 17 women. So that will be our next step in terms of building up the momentum from the fans side. However, actually, the biggest momentum is actually us coming internally from the football side, because right now we have the connections, we have also the network and also the expertise on how we exchange this knowledge, and we have to maintain it by making the program that will pass down into our regional in the provincial association, because there is no point if we don't learn it and then we don't pass it. So this the second one for me is right now the main focus, so then we can bring our own competitions in Indonesia to the next level, as enjoyable as the FIFA World Cup.
Ibu Ratu, to conclude our chit chat for this afternoon, this will be the most important question of all.
Yeah.
Who do you think will win the third place playoff? Argentina versus Mali? We want to know.
Just a guess.
Yes.
Well, it's football. We never know, because maybe we also doesn't think that Mali will be on the semi-finalists, but here they are.
Yeah.
This is about everything can happen in those 90 minutes plus. So I think it's going to be an interesting match to see. I think Mali is going to give their best of all, because there's also I met some of the players in the hotel and passing by with the Argentinian players also. Both of them are on fire in terms of their eyes to show what they have the best. So I think it's gonna be interesting match, but maybe Argentina slightly better team.
Oh, okay. So no predicted score. Are we on a 2-0 or something? Or maybe very, very tight?
I don't know. It's gonna be tight.
Well, when
Not
boys,
predictable.
when
Maybe
boys under
Argentina
17
is gonna be.
are on fire,
Yeah.
something big can
Yes.
happen. And maybe surprises as well. Well, thank you so much, Ibu Ratu Tisha, for talking with us in the 3 Hour News Show, and good luck with a lot of work. And hopefully, Indonesia can be one of the magnet for
Yes.
football in the world. Thank you so much for speaking with us. Take care.
Thank you.